Hi, I'd like to explain the deadlines graphic so that you'll understand it, and that way, hopefully, you don't miss any deadlines. You'll submit all projects, quizzes, assignments within the proper deadline. Okay, first thing I want to show you is this here. At the very top where it says there's a blue rectangle and a red one. The blue one is referring to that you may submit your project, your quizzes, assignments anytime during the time period that's posted for that assignment, and you'll see those in just a moment. The red rectangle is referring to the 5 introductory health projects. There's a deadline, but you may submit those late if after that initial deadline. But if you do, there's a 20-point penalty, a very, very severe penalty for submitting it late. May do so, but you'll pay the price, the penalty. Okay. The first thing I want to show you is the orientation test. One of the quizzes that's required. Actually, it's required. But you see the heading across the top, which will list in this column here the assignment, the test, the project. And next column will be the due dates, and it'll give you the due dates and time period in which you may submit to a project, quizzes, or assignment. And then in the third column, you'll see reminders. And for example, for the orientation test, it says every student must take this test. This test is for attendance purposes. If you do not take this test, you'll be excluded from the class. So make sure you take the orientation test within the due dates that's posted for your class. Now, these dates are for summer class, but whichever session you're in, whether it be a fall, a winter, a spring, or summer, the dates will be appropriate for your semester or session. Okay. The next one I want to show you is the 5 introductory health projects. The 5 introductory health projects here. You again see the due date. Again, it would be appropriate for your particular semester or session. And it also reminds you over here that in this red area that you may submit them after the original deadline, but if you do, there will be a 20-point penalty, as it reminds you or tells you up here a 20-point penalty for submitting them late. And then it says over in this reminder column, these 5 projects must be submitted at the same time. Please tape them together. Submit the original pages only. No photocopies accepted. Okay. The next one is the SLO test and the alcohol bonus health project. Let me explain that one. You may submit the SLO test. That's one of the bonus projects. This is for extra points, bonus project. You also may submit either choose between the alcohol survey or the bonus health project. So not both. You may submit either one, the alcohol survey, or the other one is the bonus health, and submit it within the deadline so stated for your class. Again, over here the reminder says see Module 5 for bonus projects. The student may choose to submit either the alcohol survey or one bonus health project, but not both. Okay, not both of the alcohol survey or bonus, just one of the alcohol or one of the bonus projects, but only one. SLO test, everyone can submit that. That's a separate project by itself. Okay. The next one is student introductions, bio. This is where the student will submit a little bit of introduction about himself or herself. Here is again the due date. It'd be appropriate for your class, your semester. And over here, a reminder: the points for this project, for the student introduction project, will be posted only after the deadline has elapsed. So once the deadline for your class for the student introductions has elapsed, the very next day I will post the points for that project. All right. Next one, the quizzes. The health quizzes, health unit quizzes. Unit 1, the first unit quizzes must be submitted within this deadline. Again, the first unit quiz is submitted here. Then there's the second unit quizzes, and you have again a deadline time period which you must submit those. The reminder over here simply says see Module 3, which is quiz instructions and explanation for the test, topics and pages to study for the quizzes. So that gives you an explanation of how to interpret and the deadlines and making sure you're not tardy or late in submitting the appropriate assignment, test, or projects. Enjoy your learning and good luck on the test.